4 healthy things to do in a conflict with your partner. Maybe in the past you've been in a conflict, you've said hurtful things you didn't mean, you've totally shut down and walked away, or you've refused to accept an apology. Chances are you know what unhealthy conflict looks like. We've probably all been there. Hi, I'm Amber Dawson. I'm a psychologist and couples therapist, and my goal is to help couples with their communication so they can feel loved and heard. In this video, we're covering 4 healthy things to do in conflict. That way, you and your partner can spend more time talking, enjoying each other, and getting back to what brought you together in the first place. So here are the 4 things that you can do. The first thing is to be neutral. Neutral is usually boring, but in conflict, especially around sensitive topics like communication, sex, parenting, housework, neutral is good. If we can describe things as neutrally as possible without too much emotional language, it's easier for our partner to stay on track, listen, and understand. So in the case of conflict and sensitive topics, neutrality is actually quite helpful in a conflict conversation. The second thing is making repairs. So in any conversation that is sensitive, whether you're talking about parenting, sex, housework, in-laws, the holidays, they're sensitive. We get our feelings hurt. If you notice your feelings are hurt, or you're having a hard time focusing or concentrating, you're trying to disengage, take a break, pause, make repairs. So a repair can be, I need a break, I'll be back in 20 minutes. It could be saying, if you feel like you're being criticized by your partner, saying, oof, I'm feeling criticized. Could you rephrase that? Making a repair could say, I agree with what you're saying, or I'm sorry. It's doing something that helps get the conversation back on track if you feel like you're kind of veering astray. Chances are you're probably making them already, but continue to make them. Which leads me to the third thing that is healthy to do in conflict with your partner is accept the repairs. I know it is so hard to do. If you're in the middle of a conversation, your partner says they need a break, you're like, what? It's finally time to talk about the issue and you want a break? But if you can, the goal of a break is to make the conversation better so you can come back and re-engage. So if you're the one requesting the break, the catch is you gotta come back. So the goal is to accept the repairs. For example, if your partner says, I'm sorry I did X, don't go, well, you weren't sorry when you did it. No, that's not accepting the repair. You gotta go, okay, you got to allow your partner to repair the issue. And the fourth healthy thing to do is make constructive plans. An error I see a lot of couples do is they focus on what went wrong and they just keep hammering it home. What went wrong, what their partner did wrong. Okay, you can do that for a bit neutrally at the beginning, but eventually focus on constructive plans should a similar circumstance like this ever happen again, and offer what you could do a little differently and what they could do a little bit differently, and make it a request about what you want, not what you don't want. So instead of saying, just don't be late, say, I would like it if you were there on time. Talk about the positive outcome. So the 4 healthy things we talked about doing in conflict with your partner are being neutral, making repairs, accepting repairs, and making constructive plans for the future after you've talked about what's wrong so that you can prevent a similar situation from happening again.